Let's see what's inside my fanny pack. So I got these. Supposed to be like earplugs that let sound through. I wore them for like a day. I don't like them. They're horrible. I can still hear everything. I was trying to figure out if it made stuff sound different. I guess kinda, but yeah, if something is loud, it's still gonna be loud. I don't really understand the point of that. I also have these right here. They might look like headphones, but they're essentially the same thing as what I just showed you. The difference is the ones I just showed you, they have an opening in the back, so that stuff could still come through. This one, it kind of has an open that feeds into this little circle part, and this circle part is like a balloon. So it closes the circuit. I don't know why I said that, but it let far less sound in. So I actually use these a lot. They work a lot better than that. The reason why I even bought these is because they're easier to not see, like they're less visible. If you look at the size of these things, one, there's no anything in the back, so this whole thing goes into your ear. It's kind of hidden, and you probably will only see that little line. Versus this whole black part is still going to be visible. It's going to look sort of like a headphone, but I guess people will have to look inside of your ear to see it. This still like good quality, I guess, like the material. This reminds me of an unboxing video. I used to do unboxing videos, but I was horrible. I'm still horrible at it, so I don't really do them no more. I did have an idea that I'm not gonna say because maybe I will do it in the future. That's some stuff that's in my fanny pack. Yeah, the reason why I have a fanny pack is because I'm always losing stuff. Got this from work. I don't know why this is in my fanny pack. I always forget to do stuff, eat stuff, drink stuff. This is reminds me of like the molecules of DNA. Maybe it's not molecules, but it reminds me of DNA. So, but it's a sensory toy. I had to do a class Tuesday of this week. First off, this week has been absolutely garbage. I didn't like anything about it. But yeah, we was in the classroom for like a lot of time. I was playing with this most of the time. And a bunch of other stuff. I tried to draw a little bit too. What else is in here? These are my Bluetooth earbuds. I think they're the LG Tone 7, maybe Tone 9. They're great. They have noise canceling on here. They have the touch feature. You could tap them and they change to songs and all that. They have the mode where you could like let some of the outside noise in, so you could be able to hear what's going on around you while you're watching stuff and listening to stuff. I like these a lot. I ended up getting another pair because I think I broke these because I dropped them. So one of the things like split open. It still works, I think, but sometimes it stops working. This is another Century toy. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But when you press it, it like does something right here. It's pretty something. I don't have the words. Why is okay? I have a pen that I was looking for. So this thing has different sections. In this section, I have a bunch of pens. A lot of them are blue because I guess blue ink is easier to make copies of, and since I gotta do a lot of paperwork at work that calls for copying, I got a bunch of blue pens. I used to use the black ones. The reason why I have a bunch of pens though is because I'm always drawing something, and so my pens run out of ink very quickly. Okay, so there's the front pouch right here. And here, there's lip stuff that I've never used. I think we got these at a Health. One of these is from a bank. I don't know where the other one is from. Two of these look like they came from, it was like a mental health fair thingy that my job hosted or gave us or something. Okay. Then this is the third section. And here I have two Bluetooth transmitters. I bought them originally for the crew that I'm on. We used to have an old van that did not have Bluetooth, so I bought Bluetooth transmitters so that the people in the van could play their music in the car. Originally bought it for my crew, but then my crew like completely like divided and switched up and went everywhere and stuff. So my old crew leader, I gave him one of the Bluetooth transmitters leaving that job, so he gave me the Bluetooth transmitters back before he left. And this is the pouch I just pulled all of this stuff from. The last one is kind of big. There's another Century jewelry. You could kind of like spin it around. This one's kind of like easy to hide a little bit. Just, yep. Then I have these are also Century toys. It's like a little joystick. It's like a knob you can move around. There's like a little spring action. Let me see. Then you have buttons you could click. And then there's buttons in the back that you can click. And then this has like a section that spins as well. Just not like a joystick. This one is kind of like a PlayStation analog stick controller knob thingy. Like you can flick it and everything. Can't press it like the, you know, like if this was a, it would probably look like that. I bought a bunch of those. This one is missing the piece that spins at the bottom. One that's just in here. I have a random bag. I think this is like the stuff to clean my glasses. My shades, like the little wipe. I have some more earplugs. I don't know what you would call this. It's a very unique sound. Yeah, I went on a swimming adventure. I didn't swim because I don't know how to swim, but I got this one for noise, but also so I don't get water in my ear. I had that with the goggles on. This is the brand that I showed you earlier that's in here. It's called Calmer. Actually, it's called Flare. I don't know why they put Calmer. But, yeah. Maybe I put them in wrong, but yeah, it didn't do. I can't really explain it. It sounds like it's knocking off some of the. You can't hear the sounds the same, but you could definitely still hear the sounds. Like, yeah, I don't know. I have some random Q-tips Don't even know how they got in there. This is also the flare. So this actually is where the little plastic part came in. The bag came in the bigger box, and this and the bag was both in the bigger box. But yeah, I just found the piece to the little joystick here. Let's see if it works still. Yeah, I was ready to snap it back in and be ready to go again. I have another one right here. This one feels a lot better. I think it's mental. I feel like I think that because it's all black. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys these little things on the side. You can spin them. This one has like a sound if you it reminds me of something, I don't know. Here, I have these rings. They're magnetic, luckily, because that would have just failed, but it touched the table. It kind of spin like a fidget spinner, but it's a ring, and they've kind of lost their magnetic a little bit, but this is what I do with them. I usually put one on my thumb though, and then I just do this. Have this on my shelf. It kind of changes into stuff. It's one of the most unique gifts that I've ever gotten. And it's very unique. It's a combination of two things that I like a lot. One is bubbles, and the other is puzzles. So it's a puzzle bubble puzzle. These are my second pair of Bluetooth earbuds. It does not have the noise cancellation. At least not on the headphones. There's an app. So you can get the app and you'll be able to do all that stuff kinda through the app. I don't know why you can't just pull them out and do that, but This is JBL. Pretty good sound quality. These are also kind of like broken now. I fell asleep with them on a couple of times. Yeah. So sometimes one of them is louder than the other one, and when you turn it up, it's adjusting both. So yeah, I don't know how to like fix or mitigate it. I thought that I accidentally panned it to one ear more than the other, but I don't even know the option, like how to do that. And my eyes really hurt right now, so I'm gonna go put. I'm pretty sure it's these lights right here. I was gonna not put them on, but these last a lot longer than these. These though, if you plug them up, they are cleaning, so it cleans the earbuds for you. These, they just have a good battery life and pretty decent sound. This is pretty much empty now. Oh no. I have this, which is a keychain thing. That's also one of the very unique and cool gifts that I've gotten, because it's like a fidget spinner, but on a keychain. I've been playing with this all week because I've had it for a week, but I've been also not playing with it because I know I'm gonna lose it. So I don't want to lose it, and I also don't want to put it on my keys because then I risk losing my actual keys. But this has been fun to play with all week. I like the weight. It's like metal, but it's like a little heavier type of metal. And then I like that noise that it makes when it spins. So yeah, this is my favorite thing. It's a caterpillar, and it's the favorite thing. It's my favorite thing to play with. The noise that it makes is oddly satisfying, but the texture is way more a word that I don't know right now. Way more a word. It's something I did at one of the sponsors health fairs that I went to via my job, but it wasn't my job's health fair. There's a bunch of stuff here now. I have these. it's like one of the games that you play on your phone. It's also a puzzle, kind of like a Rubik's cube. I just have it here. I gave my nieces the other ones. I'm trying not to. Never mind. I don't want to say that. I have a beanie on because found some more stuff. So this is my favorite thing to touch. This is my favorite toy. This is my favorite thing to touch. I used to hide it in my pocket when I was at work. And I just found this. I was given this when I became a crew leader, but then I lost it. But I just found it in my bag. So now I know where it's at. It's a ski mask, which I probably should be wearing, but would probably never remember to put on. So, lost cause. This purple color was actually supposed to be given to somebody, but never found the confidence to do so. And then these are supposed to be gifts as well. It's a character whose name is it's either Kid Boo or Boo Kid. I don't watch anime. I think this is Dragon Ball Z. I watch Dragon Ball Z. I watch Avatar, The Last Airbender. That's the anime that I watch. And Boondocks. This is another one. It's like a little doll. Boo Kid. Or Kid Boo. One of the two. My favorite pen is also Kid Boo, Boo Kid, whatever dude's name is. I don't give much details, but yeah. My brush was blue, but I lost it. I think I kept washing my clothes and leaving it in there, and then forgetting. So I don't really remember. where it is. I'm pretty sure I lost it and I found it somewhere and lost it again. I know it was damaged, like some of the teeth were falling out of the brush. I have a pretty extensive pen collection, enamel pen. I guess I could show that, but I probably won't show that. And I think this video was successful because, well, I don't know if I started talking immediately, but I think I did start talking a lot faster because I randomly had something to talk about because I saw this. It's another little zipper back here, and in that zipper, which is in the back, we have more stuff to clean, like glassware. So like the zipper on my original fanny pack broke, which is why I got this one, and I kind of feel happy that it broke because I ended up getting this one. I have a funk pop. It's from the Avatar Airbender. It is, forgot her name, but she's from the Water Tribe. The one, she has a brother. It was in a box, and I was going to keep it in the box and not touch it, but somebody let my nephew get in here, and he opened it and destroyed the box. Probably should not leave that there. I was going to collect these as well, but I wouldn't have space to put them. This is one of the best gifts I've gotten, as well as this, which is pretty unique because they both came from the same person. And I always try to give good gifts, but whenever somebody gives a good gift, I'm like shocked, because it's always like a swing and a miss with me. I bought some clay, and I bought like a kit that I was supposed to do something with, which never came did it. Just came up with another idea that I'm not gonna say. Kind of debating on if I should bring my pens here. I probably should put all this stuff back in the bag before I lose it. But yeah, that's why I have a fanny pack. So when I lose stuff, I know where to find it. Like I lose everything, but I lose it in here. So when I need it, it's not lost. I didn't realize I had that many toys in here. I keep multiple of these because I'm actually more likely to give them away to somebody, or like loan them out, let somebody play with it. Probably this one as well, a little bit. When I was in a class, we had break. I left it on the table, and I did this to it. I left it, and I came back, and somebody like was playing with it, and they like completely, I don't know what they did. It pissed me off a lot, but I just redid it like that, and then continued to play with it. Just put this back in here too. That doesn't go there. This in here. This in here. It's so hard to find these when I put them in there, so I'm going to put them in a different section. Could put the ski in there, but I'm not gonna do that. I'll put this in a different section as well. And maybe put this in a different section. And I'm debating about the brush. I guess I still have this. And I definitely need to put those back in there. We're gonna put those in that other section as well. It's hard to find them in that big section. Or keep everything else. Not really sure what to do with these or this. What did I do? Yeah, I was supposed to be eating, but I already ate. Gotta remember to put that back. And this back. And fix my posture. And maybe this was a long video. Maybe. It feels long, but it was only like 38 minutes. I guess that's actually still long too. The last two videos I fell asleep, which I think is hilarious. Mostly because when I woke up, I kind of knew, like I woke up knowing that I was recording, but don't remember finishing the recording, so it was kind of like, yeah. I hear the fans to the charger to my bike, and then also the fans to I guess you would call that a mixer. And they're both kind of annoying, so I'm gonna turn them off. Wait. My bike actually still needs to be charged, so I'm gonna have to remember to turn them back on. Posture is unfixed. Yeah, this week has been garbage. But it's actually gonna get worse. So that's what's the goal? Yeah. Now it stinks like car, so I'm gonna turn on the air purifier and bro, what are we doing? Like, what? And I should start playing the keyboard more or something. I tried to write again. I haven't written in a very long time.